Okay.
Citizen, please do not approach any closer. This is a crime scene. That means you, Cuddles.
There he stood, like a fat, round traffic cone, heedlessly impeding everyone's normal flow. Kwiatkowski. When cops talk about throwing the book at someone, it's his book they mean. He knew all the rules, every single one. Whiskers, he'd probably invented half of them, and he'd make sure they were followed to the letter, or else you'd never hear the end of it. I wonder how bad things have to get for someone to end up here. That's not my sort of thing.
Okay, aber ablecken?
I really don't think I should lick this sign. There's some gunk on it.
Nee, das muss nicht sein. Das erreißen. Ein Schild, das dürfte doch selbe sein, oder? Wollen wir mit dem Herrn noch sprechen?
Some cats like to tease their dinners. That's not my.
Okay.
The sign makes my tongue feel tingly. I'm not sure if that's a good or bad sign. More experimentation might be needed.
Nicht. Na gut.
Lick the police. Yeah, but not him, because that's how I get locked up.
Aber nicht ihn. Okay.
Looks like Richard Kwiatkowski's on duty. He's a stickler for the rules, while I'm more of a stray.
Na gut, dann.
Hey, Richard, what's the sit rep?
Firstly, as I am on duty, I require you to drop the informalities. Please refer to me as Detective Kwiatkowski. Secondly, sitrep is a law enforcement term, Cuddles. You are not authorized to employ it. The situation is that I've been assigned to guard the premises. Now please, step back, or I will be forced to make you step back. With force. Forcibly!
Wir haben aber eigentlich einen Auftrag, gell? Wir sind in offizieller Angelegenheit hier.
I'm here on business, actually. The chief called me in himself. So if you'll just let me past, I'll get out of your fur, and we can both get on with our jobs.
Not so fast. Do you have a PI badge and a permit? Without those two things, you won't take a single step further.
Badge? Permit? Are you being serious? Kwiatkowski, you know who I am. I've been at like 10 crime scenes with you before. You hit me right in the face with a volleyball last week. Really hurt.
Don't try and cozy up to me, Cuddles. Rules are rules. Nobody goes inside without a private investigator badge and an official permit P54851. I am an officer of the law. If I do not follow the rules, then the very fabric of society would collapse. The entire city would be plunged into a nightmare of crime from which we might never escape. So, it's my duty to be the moral backbone of this city. Therefore, I'll ask you again. Do you have the correct items?
Yes. I mean no. Well, okay, so don't say no immediately.
No paperwork, no entry, Cuddles.
I left them at the office, all right? I was a bit distracted by something the chief said about declawing machines. But come on, don't be such a stick in the mud, Kwiatkowski. We're friends, right? Good acquaintances, maybe? Distant colleagues?
You see this uniform, Cuddles? This means that I'm on duty. I am not your familiar acquaintance when I'm on duty. I am the only bastion against the forces of darkness seeking to overwhelm this city with their darkness. And you see that lack of badge on you? That means you're currently just a civilian impeding the enforcement of justice. Move along, citizen.
Der will uns nicht reinlassen, ne? Können wir da währenddessen reingucken? Nein, nicht im Gespräch. Lass uns einfach rein.
Hey, Krakowski, I'm just gonna pop inside.
Not so fast! Have you found your PI badge and fax permit yet?
Yeah, they're, inside.
The bulging eye of the law can see that you're lying, Cuddles. I won't let you in without your badge and permit.
Können wir trotzdem was
I
fragen?
want to ask you some questions while I'm here.
Maintaining good public relations is one of the key roles of an officer such as myself. I'd be happy to answer your questions.
Okay, was weißt du denn über den Ort?
What do you know about this place?
I know nothing beyond what I've read in past incident reports. Word on the street is, it's a sleazy hotbed of crime owned by a dangerous cat and his son. As soon as this situation is resolved, I hope to never return. Except perhaps to arrest the entire staff.
Ja, hast du irgendwelche weiteren Informationen, was denn da drin so passiert ist?
What's actually happened inside, if you know? The chief just said it was a disturbance.
Detective Fuzzball is inside, and according to him, it's murder.
That's not good. Who died?
We don't know yet. Detective Fuzzball should have some new information, but he has to stay inside to keep an eye on the body. And I need to stay out here to keep away overly curious and badgeless PIs.
Ei.
Actually, don't worry.
Yeah.
Dann können wir ja nur Tschüss sagen.
Goodbye, Krakowski.
I'm keeping my nose on you.
Okay. Dann können wir zurückreisen. Aber wenn wir schon mal hier sind, können wir uns doch mal in der Gasse umgucken. Auch wenn wir theoretisch ja ins Büro sollten, ja. Musikplakat.
It's been stuck on there for so long, I'll never peel it off.
Das,
It's the dirtiest thing I've ever seen, so no.
also nein. Ah,
The Crying Gerbil presents Flaccid Levitating Pumpkin Live, playing tracks from their debut album, West of Forever and also Upside Down, featuring Grimstunk Hagfederer on vocals. Oh boy.
gehen wir nach da hinten. Ja, das ist die Mülltonne. Dann.
One cat's trash is another cat's second-hand trash. Gotta get my paws dirty if I hope to get anywhere. A bag full of gears? That doesn't look like trash. I'll grab that. And an old shoe with a name on it. Larry. Oh dear. Larry lost his boot. Maybe I can return it to him. Second worst time I've fallen into trash. Wait. No, yeah. Second.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure this'll turn it on.
Taste oder was? Hätten sie erstmal ins Buch gucken sollen, oder? Ja.
That's not the right code.
Hätte ja klappen können. Ich glaube, nur mit Raten kommen wir da nicht weiter.
An interesting little machine that
Können wir die...
I don't think I should lick that.
Okay. Mülltonne hatten wir ja. Gucken wir mal, was wir als Hinweis gekriegt haben. Krakowski ist mal wieder der übliche Pedant und will mich nicht in den Club lassen. der Gasse. Ich habe eine abgestellte Maschine in der Gasse hinter dem Knitty Kitty gefunden. Die muss vor kurzem entsorgt worden sein. Sieht sauber und gut gewartet aus. Aber er will sie trotzdem nicht ablecken? Merkwürdig. Der hintere Bereich. Mehr scheint hier aber auch nicht zu gehen. Mal. Nein?
I should keep away from there. That takes you straight to Murder Death Street.
Ach komm schon.
I avoid that part of town if I can. They're so aggressive about upselling furniture to you.
Wenn sie dir Möbel verkaufen wollen, sind sie... Okay. Dann müssten wir vielleicht doch mal nach Hause gucken. Ah.
That's a bit misleading. All the booze in this town is cheap, except the imported stuff. I'm all good on brandy right now. Billy's still half full.
Halb voll. Na gut. Dann können wir doch erstmal noch mal nach Hause gucken, oder? Oh, ich werde da was übersehen.
Back so soon? Did the villains hear you were on the case and instantly hand themselves in?
Oh, haha, very funny. You know what isn't funny? Officer Krakowski? The sourpuss wouldn't let me into the crime scene.
He's just doing his job. You know how much he loves the pageantry of it all.
Yeah, well, he could take a day off now and then. He's seen me countless times before. I shouldn't need to prove anything with a stupid badge.
Oh, you forgot your private investigator badge again, didn't you? That's the third time this week.
Not true. Only the second.
Uh-huh. What about Monday? I had to go down to the police station myself to hand in those papers when they wouldn't let you file them due to lack of identification.
All right, 3 times.
4 if you count the time you came back for it, then left again after forgetting why you were here.
It's a very forgettable item, all right?
Okay. Wo steckt die dann? Ja, sieht doch schon besser aus. Mal gucken. Schublade. Hä?
That's the paper I scribble down takeout numbers on for those long nights. Light of my life. Fire of my throat. I'm no alcoholic, but a small glass of brandy in the evenings sure helps me round out the day. Let me just move this piece of paper.
Ui, Brotdose.
Tabby got it for me for my birthday last year. Shame I never really bring a packed lunch to work, though. Still, a nice gesture. I can't lean all the way down there just to lick a box? That's crazy talk.
Okay, und was wäre, wenn wir sie
It's
benutzen?
empty. No point opening it.
Münzen.
This coin is a great example of my finances. It's small and will probably be spent on something stupid. I hope Tabby doesn't see me licking this coin. I don't want to get another lecture about licking small things that I could choke on.
Na dann.
Tastes all electric.
Wow. Können wir
This
sie
could
mitnehmen?
come in handy.
Oh weh. Noch was im Inventar? Könnten wir dich vielleicht benutzen?
Be strong, Cuddles. Billy the brandy decanter will still be here when you're done.
Wir dürfen ihn nicht benutzen.
I'll just lick the outside.
Nee,
Well,
nee.
that doesn't count as a drink, right?
Dann?
Just a hint of brandy on the glass. Oh, Oh. But that will have to do for now.
Na dann. Da haben wir eine Schranktür, da kann ich aber nichts mitmachen.
Oh, my half-brother Matrick and I. He's a good wolf, if a little flighty. Loves dashing off to strange countries to go exploring.
Das darf ich nicht ablecken? Und nicht benutzen, okay.
Tabby can keep her fancy filing system. This is how a real detective makes his notes. Notepad and typewriter. What more could you need? Well, now that I think about it, it's quite a lot, actually. Better make a quick note here. Cuddles is the best detective. Wait, vest detective? Cuddles? Well, it's official. I can confirm that ink and grease taste independently terrible, but combine to taste, well, even more terrible, actually.
Bäh. Da könnten wir doch den einen anderen anrufen, wenn wir jetzt da eine Notiz
Lift the
hätten, ja?
headset, then dial. I don't like to brag, but I'm pretty sure I've mastered that. Doodling helps me concentrate when I've got a particularly tricky problem to solve.
Können wir...
I have been meaning to start my epic drawing of myself valiantly fighting off a zombie horde, but now might not be the time.
Will nicht mal mitnehmen.
Still tastes of mud from that time I slipped and fell while chasing what I thought was a perp, but turned out to be a really fast power walker.
Hört sich so an, als hätte er den damals nicht gekriegt. Nö, mehr gibt's hier nicht. Und wo ist unsere Marke? Ah, Sofakissen. Ich habe vorhin bloß gesehen, dass man die Couch anklicken kann, aber nicht mit dem Kissen.
So poofy. I want to cuddle it.
Mach es.
Hey, my detective badge is under this cushion. It's my badge, proof that I'm a licensed PI in Meow Meow Furrington.
Na dann.
It's so smooth, all worn from years in my pocket.
Egal, einmal mitnehmen bitte.
How'd you end up there, you sneaky little thing? Back into my pocket with you.
Okay. Tasche mit Teilen.
A bag of random doodads, gears and such.
Zahnräder und sowas.
A lone boot I found in the alley behind the Nitty Kitty Club. Maybe I'll just nibble on an aglet. Ugh. Ugh.
Bäh.
I shouldn't be licking coins. Tabby gave me a lecture about licking things that I could choke on.
Die hatten wir ja gesehen. Mit den Teilen.
Ew. Ugh. I found this in the trash. I'm not licking it.
Und dann ist er auch noch wählerisch. Dann fehlt uns doch aber noch das Pax, gell? Tabby mal fragen, ne?
Hey, so I found my badge. Somehow it had ended up under a cushion. No idea how it got there.
Well, I'm no expert investigator like you, but I'm gonna hazard it was during that cat nap you took yesterday.
That was... I was investigating.
You snore a lot when you investigate then. But congrats all the same. You were a big cat and you found it all by yourself.
All right, I get it. I'll be more careful where I put things. But now I have an important case to solve. The fate of the city is in my paws. Lives might be on the line. Don't suppose you know where I left my car keys?
Mm-hmm. Second pocket on your left.
You're the best, Tabby. See you later.
Genau. Wir brauchen die Genehmigung.
You know, Krukowski also mentioned a permit. Is that even a real thing, or is he just pulling my tail?
It is for some cases. Did the chief mention one?
I think so. I was a little distracted by the decline comments.
Edna hasn't sent it yet then. I'll just give her a call and check.
Oh, I can do that. Edna and I get along really well.
Are you certain? Edna Honeybottom, the secretary at the police station, with the big hair?
That's her. We've got this cute thing we do where we dance around the fact that we'd be kinda great together.
You and... wow, that's quite an image. But if you insist, sir, the number is bird, snowflake, mouse, bell, shell.
Got it. Shell... bell... well... dog.
No, sir. Here, I'll write it down for you.
Ah. Also gut, wir dürfen telefonieren. Haben wir ja im Inventar drin.
If I stick the number to that, I'll probably just forget I even have it.
Das ist klar, aber... Geht das so
Lift the
benutzen?
headset, then dial. I don't like to brag, but I'm pretty sure I've mastered that.
Nee. Dann müssten wir sie doch ansehen dürfen. So rum. Eieiei. Vogel, Schneeflocke, Maus. Gucken wir mal. Haben wir nicht.
Lift the headset, then dial. I don't like to brag, but I'm pretty sure I've mastered that.
Und wo haben wir das?
Yep.
Gute Frage, hier ist nämlich gar keins.
There's something comforting. Lift the headset, then dial. I don't like to brag, but I'm pretty sure I've mastered that.
Z-Hörer, ja, okay, gut. Kann ich den Zettel direkt benutzen?
Lift the headset, then...
Ja. Dann war's... Ach Gott, hier. Ja, und danach... Und umgekehrt, gell?
The number you have dialed does not exist. Or maybe the person on...
Okay.
Hello?
Hey, Edna, it's me, Cuddles. How are you?
Horrible.
Oh, no, what happened?
You phoned me.
Good one. So listen, I'm following up on some documents I need for a case. The one at the Nitty Kitty Club. I need them to get in. Krakowski's being Krakowski, and you know how he is.
Irritating and tiresome?
Yes, exactly.
I meant you.
You got me again. So, can you fax the papers through?
No, I do all my faxing in the morning.
Oh, I kind of really need them now. Krukowski won't let me into the crime scene without them, and the chief said it's a really important case. So,
Fine.
thank you, Edna.
Whatever. Hi! Constable Frangipane! I need to talk to you!
Dankeschön. Eine sehr nette Person. Uiuiui. Womit haben wir das verdient? Also gut. Ich hoffe, es landet vorne bei ihr. Ah. Das Genehmigungsfax.
The permit the chief faxed through to give me access to the crime scene.
Na dann.
That takes care of the permit. Guess I don't need this posted anymore.
Und warum brauchen wir jetzt den Klebezettel nicht mehr? Könnte aber sowas nicht, Wichtiges nicht auch in sein Buch schreiben? Dann müssten wir es ja jetzt nochmal versuchen können, da reinzukommen. Hätte ich vorher gucken können. Nö. Also gut. Wobei, haben wir nicht abgeleckt.
I mean, they say a lick is as good as a signature. Wait, do they? Oh well. Too late. It's just a piece of paper. I need to use this on something else.
Also so geben kann ich es ihm nicht, also sprechen wir den mal an.
It's Krukowski.
Ja?
What's the dealio, Krukowski?
Please refrain from taking that casual tone with an officer of the law, Cuddles. I have a taser, and I'm not afraid to fill in a form to apply for permission to use it. In 3 to 6 weeks.
In 3 oder 6 Wochen? So.
Hey, Krukowski, I'm just gonna pop inside.
Not so fast. Have you found your PI badge and fax permit yet?
Ja.
I found the things you wanted. It was really hard. I hope you're grateful.
Well, these both seem to check out. Pleased to meet you, P.I. Nuttabutter. I actually expected you a while ago. What with the severity of the situation?
What? I stood just... Krukowski, I swear.
The corpse is cooling, Cuddles. The crime scene awaits you.
At least I can get to work. Now that you'll actually let me.
The law thanks you.
The law is
A what, citizen?
Lovely. The law is, lovely.
Ha! Delighted to hear it. Oh, and one more thing, Cuddles. I'll be keeping that permit. Don't want you persuading your way into any other places you shouldn't be now, do we?
Das würden wir niemals machen.
Goodbye, Krukowski.
I'm keeping my nose on you.
Mhm. Das reinschleichen als echt. Okay, ein langer Tag haben wir damit abgeschlossen. Dann...
Ramon, I'm in. The club looks deserted, though. The only patrons in here tonight are wearing blue and carrying guns.
Cuddles! Finally! Where have you been? I've been waiting here for ages.
A huge oil tanker of a police cat hovered near the entranceway, his eyes darting between the door and an even larger cat standing behind the bar. As soon as he saw me, his shoulders sagged in relief, and he hurried over, his voice unnecessarily loud.
Öltanker.
I think if I make eye contact with that bar cat one more time, he might try to eat me.
Sorry, Detective. You can ask the nitpicky officer guarding the door why I'm late. He didn't want to let me in.
Oh, yes? Out of spite, no doubt. I'm sure you didn't, forget your badge again?
He obviously knows who I am by now. He's just choosing to be annoying.
This isn't just another case, Cuddles. We're on Montemute home turf. And badges are not. That puts us on the back paw. Krakowski and I are here because we thought we might catch the Montamues doing something that they would let us lock a couple of them up. But it's worse than that. Much worse.
Oh no.
Edgar Montamu, Bartholomew's son, is dead.
Oh.
Murdered.
Oh, well, cucumbers.
Well, not only that, but that starlet, Miss Kitty, has mysteriously and coincidentally vanished.
Mystery and coincidence. Huh. In my experience, you only get to pick one.
Und eine ist verschwunden. Okay. Was müssen wir denn wissen?
So, what happened exactly?
All I know is so far is that Tinkle the Bearcat, you can't miss him. He looks like someone stuck legs and arms into a mountain. He opened the club up for the evening, as usual, and found the body. Needless to say, it wasn't there when he closed the night before.
And you guys heard about it through the tapped phone when he called his boss.
Well, I heard something. It's a low-quality tap. The chief saw an opportunity, and we headed right over. As soon as I got in, though, I realized it was way worse than we expected. And I called the chief on the house phone. He told me to do nothing and wait for a PI.
And here I am.
At last.
Und warum machen sie das nicht selber?
Where's the body?
It's on the other side of the room, near the stage. I'll show you when we're done yakking.
Okay, und was weißt du denn bisher? Wohl nicht viel, oder?
Have you finished a preliminary investigation?
Yeah. Dead mobster's kid. Oh, terribly sad. End of story.
That's it?
As soon as I learned who it was, I gave the chief a call. He said he'd send a PI. I was expecting Alfonso.
That hack?
But he'll do.
Gee, thanks.
Boah.
Couldn't you at least get all the staff together? Start asking some questions?
Listen carefully, Cuddles. Right now, this is a mess. And that's what I want it to stay. A mess. Not a mob war. Not with dead cats turning up in the river every morning and police being attacked in the streets. The chief told me to be paws off, and I'm happy to comply. So, no, I didn't assemble the staff, don my monocle, point at things with my cane while yelling, aha, the telltale mark of the count to guilty. I left that for you.
You're being awfully callous tonight, Detective. A cat is dead.
No, Cuddles. A Montamu is dead. There's a big difference. You don't know them like I do. Montamus are rotten and dangerous. I've seen firsthand the trouble they can cause in this city. One less of them around doesn't bother me.
Perhaps he wasn't a good cat, but I still don't think he deserved to be murdered.
There's that immutable sense of justice of yours again. I respect you, Cuddles, but you have to learn when to say, he had it coming, especially in this city. In any case, the investigation is in your paws now. Krakowski and I are here until we get the crime scene photos for documentation, and then we're heading right back to HQ.
I won't let you guys down.
Some promises are easier to make before you realize how deep the muck goes, Cuddles. But thanks.
All right, time to see the unpleasantness.
Follow me. And holster your tongue, please.
Hilarious. You know, if I ever find out who started the rumor that I lick everything, I'm gonna give them a piece of my mind.
Surely you mean lick their face repeatedly, you dirty licker.
Er ist eh zu schnell. Also können wir uns doch mal umgucken. Goldene Statue.
Yeah, an ostentatious display of wealth in a mobster's personal castle. Shouldn't have expected less.
Können wir da...
I guess if the running a city-wide criminal empire thing doesn't pan out, Bartholomew can just melt this down. The gold even tastes rich, like yellow chocolate.
Ach, gelbe Schokolade? Ich habe Fragen.
Nobody's had any time to clean up after last night's fun, or they just didn't care to.
Können wir da was benutzen? Nö,
I
oder?
prefer my alcohol identifiable. What do you get if you combine drunk patrons with open glasses of alcohol? A mess I refuse to go near.
Okay, da will er dann nicht. Nüsse? Mein.
Those peanuts are enormous. I'd love a snackums right now. Maybe take a couple for later, too.
Ja, warum denn nicht?
Kitty, no peanut tonight. Bad, Kitty. Do not touch peanuts. Boskat's Club is business, not charity.
Schade.
That might be the biggest cat I've seen in my life.